So, Nunchucks has been playing Warhammer, Total Warhammer 2, the twosies of the Toon Kingsies, for like a month now?
A little over a month, yeah.
Well, I mean, now and then you pick it up, you have bursts of 6 or 7 days of intense play, and then you just kind of put it down again. You've assured me that you've learned something, so just take a few minutes. Tell us what you have learned as you marshal your frogmen into battle.
I am mustering up troops right now. I have learned that I need to keep my money up, so that way I can build more troops. I need to expand my empire, but I also need to make sure I keep trade agreements around, because trade agreements are very helpful in this game. As of right now, like with the Lotheran, I have a trade agreement that is income of almost $3,000.
Dollars.
Coin.
Let's call them sovereigns.
Sure.
Let's call them coin meter coins. CBCs for short.
Yeah, coin meter coins. I like that. CBCs. Not CQCs, but
Yes.
CBCs.
Oh, enough CBC can buy a CQC.
Yes.
Do you see the inherent problem with this? The notion of this game is the only path to success lies in expansion.
Exactly.
You must muster forces, you must fight. You can't be a happy city-state. Everything is around troops. I get that this is Total Warhammer. I understand this. But it's Sid Meier reflecting years down the line that his games have civilization. Supposedly it's a game about freedom and prosperity, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so often it is a game about violence. Whether it's about troops being sent to other cultures to impose your order, or even cultural violence by saying, no, you like rock and roll. You should trust my missionaries. You should give me more stuff. I'm going to influence the way you think and the way you do. But that's brainy shit. Nobody likes that, right?
I enjoy that, actually.
Yeah. So you yourself are a tyrant.
I am.
I understand the idea of, let's say, lizardmen fighting for their domain, their eminent domain as far as they see it, with other cultures coming in and saying, this jungle is ours. You go, no. The lizards have owned this land. This is our land.
Yes, the old ones owned it first. We're taking it back.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's
They've just been away for a while. It doesn't mean you can just move in.
No, there's 3 clans of lizardmen that I'm going up against right now, and some elves that somehow managed to break in here.
What do you mean somehow? You see in the map on the upper right there, the large shoe horse. How about a horseshoe? How about that?
I like the shoe horse.
Shoe Horse Island. The Shoe Horse Island is kind of where the elves hail from, so it's not that surprising.
Yes.
Oh, let's see how this... No.
So it's a habit.
You fool. Well, playing in front of the camera is different.
Yes.
It's a different skill set, and I can appreciate that.
Yes.
I'm proud of you for using keyboard and drunk, certainly.
Oh, I gotta fight back here.
I said keyboard and drunk? I did.
Yeah, you did. Drunk and keyboard.
Drunk and keyboard.
Better march back. Ready for duty.
I don't know where that came from, but it's okay.
Oh, I got scrolled right... Oh, scrolls over there, so I can... Ooh, what is that? I need to march him. I gotta break the siege.
How do you break the siege?
By clicking on him.
Oh, marshal your forces and move them away. Right, guys, we set up all the catapults and ladders. Just go ahead and rip those out. Just put those back where you found them. Put those down. We'll be back later.
Put them all back. Put the candle back. Is what we have to do. We gotta go kick this guy's ass. But it's gonna take me another turn. This guy's mustering forces over here. I'm just building 3 small armies and 2 very, very high-end armies. So that way, what my 2 small armies can do is they can muster them up in one area and take my 2 big armies and go one-on-one if I have to. So that is what I've learned.
How many settlements do you have?
I have all of this over here. So I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was my settlement, and then Beastman came in and sacked it, and then the fucking elves came in and took it from me.
Well, better in elf hands than anybody else's.
That's true, but what pissed me off was that I had my diplomacy there, and the web strength is very high, and then I was coming back, I got right here, and they were like, I'm just going to take that from you. Like,
it was just lying there.
Yeah, like, you guys left it, right?
Yeah, you built that, your old ones built it on even older elf relics, you see.
Yes.
Using our authorized historians, we have established this. It's completely legitimate, you see.
Yes, I like that authorized historians. That we authorized them. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. We told them to write some words on paper, and we have a monarch, and God said it was cool. So there you go. Are you going to impugn the word of God? Yeah, your God I am. Well, how could you say that? I have scales. You have pointy ears. One of us does not match the image of the Creator.
We'll find out once whoever wins. And most likely it'll be 2-foot-tall bearded bastards with machine guns.
Probably so. Damn dwarves.
Goddamn dwarves.
You've seen the Grand Budapest Hotel, haven't you?
Oh god, a while ago.
Small scene involving Harvey Keitel, the prison break, where the escapees are trying to find their way through the various crawl spaces and air ducts out of the prison. And at one point they open up a grate, look down, and there are a bunch of guards playing cards at a table. And one of the prisoners trying to escape just nods to his fellows, takes out a shank, and jumps down. And you hear a scuffle as the other characters look down, terrified. And when the camera shows us what they see, it's the last guard and the prisoner lying on their sides, and the guard stabs the prisoner, who cries out and stabs the guard, and they both die. So I imagine something like that is exactly how that deifitically driven debate over historical accuracy will go. Like, so, okay, new history time. Everybody dead. New Testament time. Let's do it. No stances. Just to see the seat come down and sit on the ground. Need stance to float.
He just wounded my guy, bastard.
Wounded?
Yep.
How? How did he wound?
Well, he's a level 40. My guy was a level 32.
Uh-huh.
And luckily, he can't kill him because I put immortality on. Because if he tried to assassinate him, most likely he would have died if it was successful. But he only wounds my characters now, so I can't complain.
That's neat. That's like one of them Highlander deals.
Yes. Recruit Lord, is he back? Yeah, he's back, bitches. Recruit.
Old blood.
That's right, I gotta put him in there.
Put him in there? Can you use more specific language?
I gotta put him in the town. The reason I have to put him in the town is because if you start recruiting, you have to put him in encampment. Mm-hmm. And they just sit there. If you put him in the town, at least he has the garrison backing him up. If you just put him out there, he's by himself. Out in the field.
So you don't have to, but you should.
That's the smartest thing to do, yes.
There you go. That's closer to the truth.
1, 2. Well, let's do this smart.
Explain your move, sir.
So what I need to do is I'm going to get a couple
Croxigores.
Croxigores, thank you. I don't know why I was butchering that up. Get 3 shieldmen. And we're going to go 3 horned ones. Giant T-Rex. Triceratops. Stegosaurus. Not Stegosaur. Bastylodon.
There you go.
And we're going to get 1 of those guys. And then we're going to go boom, boom, boom.
You're just picking stuff at random now.
No, they are artillery, so I use them for artillery. That's like a cannon, a solar energy cannon. That is a catapult, and so is that. This has more range than the Stegodon, so I use the ancient Stegodon and the Bastylodon to hit them from far range. Once they get closer, I use that the regular Stegodon, and the Pterodons I can use in a flying combat and pelt them at the same time. Different men.
Okay.
For
harassers.
Yep. And then, let's see here, I got, how many shield men do I have? 3. We're going to go back with Croxigores. How many do I have? Oh, I'm going to get 1 more Croxigore and 2 more shield. It's going to take a bit, 22 turns.
That's all. Just 22 turns.
22 turns. But like I said, I'm building up a big army, and I have the determining the great plans as my technology going in. It's going to be 1 public order, but it opens up a lot of stuff. Lord Recruit rank +2. Casualty replenishment once I get this built up. So this is a very helpful spot minus right here. I don't really use this because I don't use my heroes as much. I keep them in a army, so I can use them in battle. And I build up their in-battle strength compared to, like, hey, let me just go harass this town.
Well, that's if you preserve your in-battle troops. Now, recent experiences have shown that you're less than concerned with the well-being of your army. Casualties, smashulties, you would say previously.
For these guys, yes. For my smaller armies, that's kind of how I am. I'll attack.
Okay, show me.
I'm trying.
Show me something.
I gotta let these build back up. Are they healed? Yes, they are. Stance. I gotta be careful on this too, because I got these guys here. I'm in war with them, so I gotta leave one of them here. So what I have to do, I'm gonna have to march them. For some reason, it wants me to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I want to fight this army right here, and I will show you guys the fight this time.
Oh!
I'm secure over in this area. The High Elves have taken up in this area, which we're controlled by Vampire Coast, which is a vampire sect. These are lizardmen.
Yeah, the guys from 40 Days of Night. I remember these.
Yeah, so they have those, and then you have my allies are the Missile Command. That's what I call them, because they look like little alien ships from Missile Command to me. So
that explains the name of Wellsprings of Eternity.
Yeah.
Missiles spring from there.
Yes. So I'm going to keep that army in that base. So pretty much my goal is I want to take this army out. I want to hold them there to pin them in, and I want to take my 2 armies that I have, the 1 army building up, come in here, wipe this town out, and move back up this way and go down that way. So that way I can wipe out the other lizard men and put them under my control.
Gotcha.
So, but first I have to end my turn, unfortunately.
No, very fortunately. Let's see some things happen.
Yes. Most likely they will run. I doubt that they will fight me. They're going to haul ass. They're in march stance. I don't think they're going to fight me. Are they? No? Maybe? Maybe? There we go. Let's fast forward this just in case. I'm hoping the Lothran will actually come in and take out the War Masters.
Page Master?
Yes, the orders of the Page Masters. Goddamn Macaulay Culkin. Which are in the back corner. They only have 3 settlements there in this back corner. I used my hands originally, but...
Kislev.
They,
Not rations.
The Itza just took one of my areas that I took from them, which was right here. But they have 1, 2, 3, 4 areas back here, and it's a whole province. So my objective is to take them out. I think he is trying to bait me, and most likely he is going to succeed.
He's provoking me, and I'm gonna let him.
So I'm going to... Nope, I can't go anywhere else. Let's go right here. I'm going to pin him in and see what
Did
happens.
you just make a movie mistake? You forgot to march the damn army. No, son. I just left the rear guard to draw them in.
Yes, so I'm hoping that they'll go back this way, and by then, 1 turn, 2... Yep, 2 turns.
How are you not making jokes about this commander?
What do you mean?
Look at his name.
Roxburgh?
Does he only work at night?
Yes, he does. He only works at night.
Thank you.
I never noticed that, actually.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir. All right. A big one I like is the skink barrows. Barrios? I'm not good at
Oh,
pronouncing.
these are barrios. You know what those are?
What?
Low-cost, stacked housing. Barrios.
Ah.
Barrios. Favelas.
Ah, but it makes me money.
Ghettos. Are
Right,
you
they're
happy
ghetto.
now?
Yeah, they're ghettos. But they make me a lot of money. Income's 270. It makes me the most money out of everything.
Yeah, somebody buys scratch tickets, you know.
Have to.
It's important. Support the Empire. Gamble.
Alright, where am I going? Boop, I got that garrison.
You got the garrison on lock, you might say?
Yep. I don't have anything. Underground Lagoon. Let's go here, and we're actually going to build up timber, so more money for trade.
Okay.
He's in March. Can he go anywhere? Yep. We're going to play a friendly game of cat and mouse with this army.
Do you think that you're practiced enough to do a solo series of this?
Yeah, I could.
Because that gives you more practice speaking into the microphone in front of the camera, talking about your decisions. I'm not here to intimidate and or cajole you.
I make fun of the words I say.
That has some value.
Yeah, it does.
But it's always a different rhythm, and I mean, on paper, or rather by ear, you saying shit sounds better than it did about a month ago, and that's great.
I know the game now. A little bit, except in battle.
Good.
The battles I'm still iffy at. I can't get the cameras down correctly. I still don't pause enough.
Yeah.
But I've been practicing. I've been practicing.
Show me.
I'm trying.
This is the purpose. This is the state of the Warhammer Union, per General Chucks.
Per this game, as Samuel Jackson said, this guy looks like a bitch, but he's actually being a bitch. He's running, and I can't catch up to him. I did this, and this is how I baited myself into having the dwarves kick my ass, was my brethren of the Lothran were losing to the Wood Elves up in this area, so I sent 6 armies to take out the area. I still had about 4 armies in this area. So when I took out this army, I was like, okay, I had my real small armies in this area just patrolling, and they were decent, so I saw them coming, so I started coming back. Kept fighting the dwarves, and then all of a sudden the dwarves were like, yeah, no, none of your armies can compare to my army, my one army, so that's my town, that's my town, that's my town. Oh, by the way, I just sent recruits into this area, that's my town now, that's my town. And I just was like, okay.
This is called stage deployment. You lose.
Ooh.
Who damaged whose walls? Chuck.
Perfect. Where are you going to go now, bud? Where are you going to go?
Executing a pincer movement or some shit?
I am, sir. This guy ain't going to be able to go far, as long as Lord Scroll stays over here.
Lord Scroll?
Yeah, I believe that's his name.
I'm going to run with it, sure.
Skaven. Skrulk. I'm sorry, Skrulk. I was close. Skrulk.
Oh, he's very hostile. He's a negative 154 Scoville points hostile.
Yes, he is. All right, what do we got?
He's so spicy, he's bitter.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that town anymore, so I need to make sure I have nothing else I can develop over here. Most likely I can develop, yep, right here. What can I do in this area? Yep. Boom, income populated from that. Upkeep for chameleon skink -3, so it'll help me a little bit. Take some money off of there.
As far as the buildings themselves, they either raise troops or raise income, right?
Raise troops, raise income, they can do different things. So let me go to a city here. So your purple ones, this guy right here can research rate is +10, so that will minus about 0.4, so almost 1 point. But I gotta find an area that I can recruit. I'll have to show you. But the purple do different things, like you can recruit stegodons, heroes. It can upkeep in battle, or your recruitment for buildings in your faction will get like 5% up to 10%.
But social welfare is not considered. For the most part, it's keeping taxpayers happy and raising more troops.
Correct.
So the utopian vision of Starship Troopers
is bullshit.
Oh, that's what we're doing right here.
Oh yeah, well,
citizenship guarantees. Excuse me. Service guarantees citizenship.
It's kind of funny that I think we've talked about this before. The guy who wrote Starship Troopers, there was like, this is a really fascist book. Right after fascism was kind of wiped out until 1978.
And he smiles and says, "Yeah."
He was a Navy graduate. He graduated from as a Navy officer and everything in the late 19...
Bob Heinlein?
I believe so.
Yeah, sure.
Late 1920s, but he got out before the start of World War II. But I believe he joined back in. And then he wrote Starship Troopers, and in the late 60s he wrote Stranger in a Strange Land, which was a hippie counterculture movement book. And everybody's like, how did this super fascist guy write a book about this? He's like, I just wrote science fiction.
The book doesn't represent his core beliefs. It represents his musings on those beliefs.
Ooh.
Don't auto-resolve.
I'm not.
Show me some shit.
Ooh.
Skink v. Frog.
Yep. Skanks versus frogs.
Toadies.
So we got, there's Crexagores. So I'm going to have to play this smart. My skinks are going to have to go, I'm going to have to play this really smart. I'm going to have one pterodactyl unit on one, and then my other pterodactyl unit on these chameleons, pestering them, and then hopefully I can get my javelins on the Croxagores and the Temple Guard.
You're gonna fight the Temple Guard?
I'm going to have to.
Why would you fight hard as nails units? Just circumvent them.
I'm going to try. I have more units than they do, so my plan is to flank them.
My plan is to take everything and march it forward. Yeah. That is my plan.
I will march everything forward at once and attack one unit at a time.
Yes.
And then have every unit just bog in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Winning strategy each time.
Do not want to gamble. Start deployment.
What is gambling for?
Winds of Magic. You can put more in your reserve or can take away depending on if you win or lose.
Gotcha. So, well, for spellcasting armies, it's pretty important.
They are. I have a couple skink priests, so...
Skink priests?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they do get that too. I thought it was only Slann, but no. Skinks also have aspirations. They're like the goblins of lizard folk.
Yes.
Clever and crafty, ambitious, but cowardly.
Alright, so I have my army set up.
Okay. And not using for command groups?
Nope.
You've advanced past that now?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Moved them a little... Come on now. Stop it. There we go.
A little to the left. Okay, more back right. What are you doing? Back left. Back left. Scoot right. Perfect.
Go there. I know these guys are coming, so I need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Boop.
What are you thinking?
Boop. I am thinking that I'm going to try to... There they go. Gotta get those guys. Nope, I don't want them. There we go. I gotta hurry up here quickly.
See, you don't have to hurry at all. You could just pause.
Where did they go? Why are they running away?
Do you want to hit pause and find out?
Nope.
No?
Good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So you get very involved when real-time combat happens.
Yep.
You cease speaking.
Oh, sorry.
And you have a plan, but you don't express the plan, and then you panic because the plan's falling apart.
I'm not really panicking because the plan's falling apart. I am thinking here, but what my plan is that I'm hoping to pin the Croxagores where I have them. Then I'm getting them there. Get these guys. Get them pinned up.
Your pterodons are terrified.
Yes.
Terrified. Get it? It's a rock joke.
It's a oh, like, okay, yeah, I get it now. I don't know why.
Oh, they're rallying. Now, once again, General Chucks.
Yes.
You have the freedom to stop the battle. Take your units, assess what's happening, assign orders, watch them play out, stop a few seconds in if you need to, or watch them play. But instead, you're assigning delayed orders one by one by one. Tell me why you prefer that.
I don't prefer it. I'm just, like I said, I forget about the pause button. And that's
Zoom all the way out. Zoom all the way out.
I am all the way out.
Get tactical view.
Oh, tactical
Super tactical.
Like that.
Okay, yeah. It's hard to tell at this point, right? But still, you can
Nope. I can do that.
recognize the symbols of the units you have, assign commands, and then if the unit you want to suppress is disbanded or it gets tied up, you can readdress. But you can't play this game like you play, say, Command and Conquer, where you have 3 to 7 units, maybe 20 tops, right? And they're individuals, they're not blocks of troops. They're like grenadiers, rocketmen, tanks, choppers, whatever. You just gotta say, attack these, and then just keep attacking all around. Because you had an idea. You have 2 Pterodon units, you sent 1 ahead. And because it flew out in front of arrow fire and their Pterodons, it got panicked and fled. So now it's sitting pretty by the woods without anything to do. What would you do with it?
I am attacking the
Okay.
chameleon skinks right here.
Cool. Show me. Let's see what happens next. See, suddenly everyone starts moving according to what they were told to do, right? Commands are put into action. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. So scary. Ah.
Alright, now we got that. Don't flee. Damn it. Don't flee.
Don't flee? I thought you said yes, flee. Flee harder.
You said something
Flee on
about
crack.
fleas?
Yes. Use the winds of magic to cook some great meth. Now, does the enemy take more morale damage if you shoot them from behind?
I believe. I'm not sure, actually.
So why not take your flyers, circle them around the enemy units, and pelt them from behind? You have the option. But you're not going to exercise it.
Oh, let's see here. What are they doing now?
Pause. Examine the situation. Look at the arrows mid-flight. They seem to be exchanging tracer arrows. They're lighting every 4th arrow.
Alright, let's see here. We got... Men are bouncing off here, so... Need to bring them back over here. They are pretty much gone from the battle. Let's move that there. Alright, we gotta move these guys back over here too. But we're gonna keep these guys on the Proxigors. See what happens here. What are you aiming at? Actually, let's both put them there. See what happens now.
Let's see. Dog piles!
No.
More skinks.
Yep.
Again, you were talking about having a larger force, but it seems to me your composition is a little soft.
It is.
Do you have any shock units that can charge into the archers?
Not really.
Yeah, I guess they're all just ranged or medium infantry. That's fine. There's a place for that.
Yep.
This is one of those Middle African blood wars, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And...
They rally pretty well
They do.
for lizards. Yay! Scale birdies! I can't tell where the center of the battle is anymore.
There is no center of the battle anymore.
There's a big mob.
Yeah.
Everyone's hurt. So on the command front, the tactical front of battle warfare, which is redundant, it seems you're still a little bit panicked.
A little bit.
Why? Why are the stakes higher? Why do you forfeit control?
What do I I don't know.
Because you never win. Like, you physically move closer to the screen. Okay, you gotta go here, and okay, you gotta go here now, and you gotta go here. Versus saying, troops, attention, when your name is called, execute your plans.
I don't know. What the hell are you doing all the way back there for?
Got scared.
Pretty much like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Are you gonna lose this?
I might.
Yeah, this is interesting. But hey, again, we're just here for a check-in, see what's happening. Leaving a lot of lizard bodies on the ground. And I don't have enough experience with the stats to say why it is that the smaller force is having a harder time. Your lord? Why is your lord under attack? Can't tell what's happening?
I can. I just want to make sure there's nothing, not missing anyone or anything.
Your army seems very elastic. It runs away, and it comes back. And it runs away,
Yep.
and it comes back.
Sounds about right.
That's how the old ones did it. And that's how we're going to keep doing it. We didn't bring the dinosaurs. This is not the dinosaur corps.
But it's not, unfortunately. We might lose, but I can't complain for the mere fact that if they even weaken them and I lose in battle, and they, you know, I may not lose all my army, but come on now.
Now, why is everyone you own scattered to shit?
Because they keep fleeing, and I'm trying to keep them in battle.
Well, no, don't. Let them flee and then group them together. Have them advance as a wave. Yeah, everyone's hurt, but if they strike together, they're more effective versus a few leave, a few come back. You see what I mean?
I gotcha.
You could even say, yeah, everyone fall back to here. Now turn around, form up, and press backwards.
Never thought of it that way.
Well, General Chucks, this is why you learn.
Yep.
Because the enemy is pretty much holding position and just firing whichever way and gradually advancing. Like, yeah, sure, the enemy units are in the middle of a bunch of fields of fire, but there's not a lot of fire coming their way. So they just drive that wedge.
Right, there we go.
Hold strong, little lizards. Wow. Can you consolidate them in the field, or do they have to stay separate? You can join units, right?
I don't think you can join them in the field, though.
Okay.
But if I can take out these, I may be able to rally my troops.
Time to charge, Jimmy.
Nope, nope. They gave up. They all gave up.
Your troops? Yeah, I'd imagine so. Look how many you lost.
They lost 70.
You lost 1,500.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. Balance of power next time. Balance of power.
Well, even when you guys flee, remember you can hold down the right mouse button to tell which way to face. Select a bunch of them, say pull back, but then turn around and have your ranks face this way. Good. Now, advance forward. The enemy kept... I'm going to mime this for you. The enemy's doing this. They're shooting one direction. Okay, those are running. Same place. Sit in the same place. Shooting this way now. Shooting this way now. Oh, that's weird. They're coming back. We'll scare them off again. Scare these off again. Think about that, sir. Please.
I will.
Please. Yes, they had Croxigores. They're big and scary. I get it. But under concentrated fire, they too can fall. Even though back in the day when I was playing Fantasy Warhammer on the board game, Croxigore units would be hard as hell to break. Unless they were far away from a Slawn priest or somebody to steer them. Because the little guys, like, go this way, is really key. Like rat ogres and some other creatures like trolls, they're big, they're strong, and they're stupid. So they need a minder to keep them steered.
Huh.
And if you take out the minder somehow, then they just kind of loll around, panic, or stand still. Or charge the nearest edible thing.
Well, I still have 815 remaining. Most likely they captured all 815. I hope not.
And sacrifice them to their version of Frog God.
Pretty much. But, oh, well, what is it? Mwakwalan? But I don't know how to say that.
Mukwalan.
Mukwalan?
Uganda.
Uganda. We spit on you.
That's what they're doing right now. That is exactly what they're doing.
But, because of this small army, and we pinned them,
Uh-huh.
my bigger army can come in with Croxigores and all my other units that have cavalry
Sure.
and all this, and I can
Did you intentionally just have a bunch of skinks for this purpose?
Pretty much. They were used as the, like, hey, look, in case I'm in a battle, like, yeah, these are my light units. Like, I'll use them first, and then my bigger army can come in and just, like...
Do you have the option to flee voluntarily?
I did.
Like, everybody turn around. Go home. Everybody run away.
I tried, but it's like, well, it was an option, but I decided against it. Nope, my whole army's wiped out. Yep. Captured.
Nom 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 nom. Cool. Well, this is a good check-in for you to see how you're doing. There's definitely progress, but you have more to learn.
Yes.
If you were a member of the Zerg Swarm, your commander-in-chief would tell you to go to Abathur. You'd say, but no, I go to Abathur now. Okay.
Alright, we got to kick ass and take names real quick.
No. No.
No?
That you practice in your own time.
Okay.
Just wanted to see how you were doing, and the answer is better with a big asterisk.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. For more quality Total Warhammer content, please see General Chucks in future episodes.
See you guys.